Rounding them up. It's going to be March 3rd, 21. It's only going to be episode 2. But we're back. Back with Rounding them up. Emily Rock, I believe that's the right name. Appreciate the search. Appreciate the thank God I'm back. And hey, thank to all you subscribers that have stuck with me through not being online for a while. But it's official. We're back. You want to see some 69 Roadrunners? This is my favorite car. So we threw some 68s and 69s together. Threw a couple satellites in there. Not going to be happy with what we see on this episode, though. These cars are just... You're going to follow Rounding them up. Basically what I do is find cars for y'all. So subscribe, ring the bell, be notified when I drop videos, drop in the comments what you're looking for. And if I don't find one that you're actually going to buy, it'll give you a roundabout market price. And that kind of makes me sick saying that. Let's get started with this video. These Roadrunners have just went out of hand. Go back to some of my old videos. This guy's still trying to sell this car. So he's had this on here for over 9 months. And it may be even longer than that. So it's in Lexington, Kentucky. It's a 68. He's wanting $9,500. Says he has a bunch of different parts for the car. Says he's got a 440. That's another $2,000 with 57,000 miles. Either way, he reposted it 6 days ago. Here's what he's got. He's got some photos on here. You can see the dash is rough. Looks like it's gutted. The seats are junk. Does have some floors in it, some old rusty headers. This car looks rough, but they're all going to look rough. This is just again, you follow my page, we'll find cooler cars. For when you get up to $9,500, we could go buy 2 really cool cars. They're still out there. You just, these are just so desirable right now. Same with the Chargers, same with the Camaros. None of it's changed. There's not enough for everybody, apparently. I mean, the way to go with the Camaro, we've already discovered, buy a Firebird and clone it. And same with these. The satellites, you're going to see on here today that there's satellites. They're wanting just as much for a satellite as a true Roadrunner. So, on to another one. Let me quit complaining about the prices. It is what it is, guys, gals. It is what it is. $13,900 for this one. The car looks rough. And the paint's hiding all kinds of Bondo in this car. It's a satellite. It's not a Roadrunner. And it just, I don't know, to me, the wrong seats. Does have the pedals in it to be a 4-speed, but it's got some kind of quicksilver shifter in it. I don't like it. For $13,500, I don't like that that's what they would be asking for this car even. So, on to another one. These were Craigslist. It always goes for new people to my channel. And it's usually Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. I don't go into people's separate groups on Facebook and look stuff up. So I strictly stick to Marketplace and Craigslist, kind of. And the Craigslist has fallen off so bad in the last couple of years that it's almost not worth looking for them there. So here's another one that was on Craigslist. And it's going to be up to $15,000 already. So rough looking car. 68. I'm not even sure it's a real Roadrunner. It looks like a satellite to me. So, I don't know. Not many pictures. Wanting a ton of money because he believes what he has is worth a ton of money. So, on to another one. This car could be the best buy of the day. And the reason it's not the pick of the day, the banner that you always see, for new people to my channel, the banner you always see is like my pick of the day. So, when we seen that car right here, this is like my pick of the day. Although I did find a different one I would probably go with. But this car here could have been the pick of the day. The problem I have with it is, 8 days ago, he's got it in every state of the United States. So when you go on Craigslist, I don't care what state you go check, this car's listed. So it's actually in Texas. And that's the problem I have. If you've already spread it across all 48 states and it's still on here for sale a week later, then there's something wrong with this car in the ad. It can't be right. So the car looks beautiful. It's gold. Looks like a Roadrunner. Super clean. I mean, and for $18,500, this car should be $45,000 for what they're going for. So I don't know what the deal is with this. It's 4-speed. It's all the things you want. But I see there being a problem with it. And it's in Texas. So I can't go confirm that there's a problem with it other than they're desperate to sell it. Hey, hit them up. I might get it cheaper than that. Who knows? Let's go on to Marketplace. Let's look at some cars that are, this is the price range these cars should be, especially when it's a satellite like this one. So this is a sports satellite, is what he's saying. The car is extremely rough. Small block, headliner falling in, quarters are junk, but $3,000. I mean, this is doable. That's doable. You got some old Keystones on it, so you got to dig those. But rough car, $3,000. So there's one I would go check out. If you're in the area of New York, check that one out. On to another one. To look up these cars, just put in this URL. I don't know, last time my video, I apologize. I didn't have my camera zoomed in real good, but hopefully you can see it. Right here where it says the URL, you just punch in all this, and it'll bring you right to this car. So this one's extremely rough. The trunk jams are completely rotted out of it. It's that rotted. This is what should be the trunk. So we're seeing a gas tank under leaves, and in front of that, I don't even know. It should be a rear end right here, but it's all gone. This car is totally garbage. And this price has been marked down. They was wanting $9,000 for this, so now it's at $47.75. And I don't know what you're getting. Maybe a title? I don't know. I just don't know. So on to another one. We're going to be $8,000 here. This actually isn't a bad car. Tennessee, posted 15 weeks ago, so it's been on here a long time. But not a bad looking car. Going through the photos here, it looks savable. This car's savable. $8,000. It's a lot of money. Motor looks like somebody who's been at it. But, wow. Tennessee area. It actually tells exactly right where it's at. Tells you what old road and down the road and where it's at sitting, so you can go look at it. But on to another one. The prices have climbed real quick here, so we're at 10 already. $10,000. So let's see what we get for $10,000. Let's just look through the pictures. A rough seat, automatic car. Engine's in it. It's got the white engine compartment in it. Uncle Tony stuff there. Gotta check this out. That's not bad looking on the trailer. So this could be a decent car. But 10. Damn. Yep, you heard it, 10. Manual brakes. I do dig that. So on to another one. This car is about as rough as you get. Kentucky car here. Look how rough the floor pans are. I mean, they haven't even ripped out, started cutting stuff out yet. That's just how much is missing. The dash is junk. The steering wheel is junk. Seats are junk. I guess it's a parts car. I kind of like this thing sitting over here a little better, but it's probably just as rough. But people think they got gold when they got these. And if this trunk lid ain't no good, the trunk lid alone for these cars is a $1,000 piece. So, I mean, it could be a $1,000 trunk lid there. You know, that you see to $9,000 worth of stuff still sitting here after you take the trunk lid off, but you know, the original big block in it probably too. So there you go, Kentucky, $10,000. I'm not even reading them out. They're just ridiculous. The prices and the conditions are just ridiculous. This has a GTX grill in it. It says satellite. Looks like it had an air grabber hood, real air grabber hood for it. So yeah, just a couple photos, and I want $10,000. So I don't know, I guess his pictures, he feels that what you're looking at's worth $10,000. On to another one. So it's going to be in Virginia. I like the color. Gotta dig it. That blue's some cool stuff. Kind of like that Jezebel dude. Dig your Jezebel, Scott. Thanks for shouting out, man, at Jared. For shouting out at me, man. Appreciate that you've stuck with me and stayed subscribed. Same with you, Lamb Chop, dude. Both you guys, man. Appreciate you watching. It sucks that this episode's as bad as it is, but I don't make the prices. This is a cool car, though. And for $10,500, I guess, for what we've been seeing, this would be worth checking out. I mean, we love that piece right there. It's got a hump to put in it, so it was an original 4-speed. But this is a cool car. At least it's got potential shown, you know, and there's some good parts to it. So for $10,500, Virginia area, check it out. That might be one worth going to look at. On to another one. You dig the yellow, right? So this one's going to be in Virginia as well. No windshield in it, sitting outside. That can't be good. So yeah, some really rough photos, 4 photos, and I want $10,700, guys. That's what he wants. He wants $10,700. Some race seats in it. and you can assure yourself that it's pretty rough. On to another one. There we go. Kentucky. 12,000. But at least it's in primer, right? I mean, it hides all the real bad areas. I don't know. I guess I'm over the years of a primer car. And it's just so hard because some guys can hit an air file and make the shit look straight. It can be just as rough as those ones we've been looking at. So guys, gals, if you go look at a car in primer, take a magnet. I'm not even playing. Take a magnet with you. If you're going to pay this guy $12,000, you should be allowed to stick a magnet wherever you want on it. Not a bad looking car, but primer hides a lot. So good potential? I think so, maybe. You know, you'd have to go check it out. I know one of the Roadrunners I had sold in the past came on here for sale and due wants 20 for it. I hit him up and offered him 15. It kind of looks like this in primer. But the difference is I'm the one that put it in primer when he got it from me, and he's never painted it. But I'm not giving him 20. I'm just not doing it. And I mean, I know the car, but I'm not doing it. And it was a true air grabber, 4-speed, 3D3 Alpine White, 69. So I'm not giving 20 for it. Especially with it not being in paint. Do put a 400 back in it. Bored out 400. So yeah, there's no way. I'm not doing it. Here's another one. Indiana. Looks like you get a satellite parts car. So at least here you get a nice pile of junk. I don't know how rough this primer one is, but we're at 12.5. And primer, and it apparently not even running. So, wow. On to another one. I believe we might have already looked at this one. We did. So I believe this car was full of mud. Put it on here twice. Apologize about that. So we'll skip right past. It says Florida this time. Excuse me. This one's a 14,000 Tennessee. Now this actually might have been my pick of the day. I mean, I know we're up to 14,000 and you're not seeing any interior, but what you are seeing is really solid floors. Clutch pedal, hump already in the floor. So we're looking at a 4-speed car. And they have to zoom up, but it almost looks like there's a grommet here where this could have been an air grabber car maybe. So if this was an air grabber factory, this would be a punched hole where the cable came through to open up the hood. Manual brakes, gotta dig that. Manual steering box, gotta dig that. This is a cool car. He does have a tag there, and I don't see an N96 on there, so I believe that's what you have to look for an air grabber. But regardless, air grabber or not, cool car, comes new parts, 14,000, Tennessee. This might be worth checking out. It was a 68, so that's the fallback for me. I do like the 69 more than the 68s, and it's because the taillights just looks like they're not finished the way that these cars looked on the ass end of me. But on to another one. This one's going to be another satellite one. 15,000 is in Oregon, so this is way out there by the California guys, and in California they're solid everywhere, right? So this could possibly be a really nice shell, nice car, nice satellite. That's what you're looking for, is a satellite. On to the pick of the day, which was overpriced, 16,000 for this car. But here's the advantages of buying this car, and you'd have to talk him down. I mean, just be real. Maybe 12, you know. But here's what you're seeing. You're seeing brand new floor, welded in right. Someone actually punched out all the holes and plug welded it all back to the frame right. It's got new quarters put on it. It's got new tail pan behind the back window put in it. New full quarters, new hood. So I'm digging it. I mean, it's all gutted out, but you're seeing at least you're getting something that's not full of Bondo. And it's had a front floor pan put in it. Yep, you see the price correctly. I mean, I'm not even going to read out what he's got coming with it because I really don't care, and I'm not going to look at it. And I love these cars. Don't get me wrong. This is my holy grail car. 69 Roadrunner. 444 speed. They didn't make nothing better. I mean, your Chargers were cool. Danas were cool, but everybody's got their own thing. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for staying part of the channel. We're going to try to get some wreckers up here again real soon. Tow trucks and wreckers. Looks like that was my best video. Most viewed video. So, no more requests, but drop it down below. Get some requests going on. Subscribe. Hit me up. What is it you're looking for, and we'll round them up for you. Peace out, everybody.